I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
It's the Don't Like That podcast, a highly deep and controversial podcast coming from today's top coming from today's top hip hop and entertainment news. I'm really kind of disappointed in them Jaguars right now. That's why my words are a little off. But Todd, let's go ahead and finish the thing.
So this podcast really gonna make you look some type of way because we hold nothing back. Because the real want to know what the real got to say.
And we are here on episode 17.
Checking in.
And it's all about them Queen Moves. Know that.
Yes.
Just know that. So this going to be a long podcast. I'm trying to recuperate from my Jaguars. It's all good. If y'all tuning in, man, y'all show love to them Jaguars still.
Yeah, send them hearts for them Jaguars. They tried it.
This is what we're going to do. We got some new faces. Actually, you know what I'm saying? We're changing lanes for 2018, and I want to go around the table and let everybody introduce themselves. I am DJ Spin, and who we got?
Kiera.
Okay.
I'm V.
Okay.
And you got your girl Karma with 2 A's.
Hey, Nikki Banks.
This is Jameer with Clothes on Dough.
Okay. And this, like I say, this is episode 17, and our special guest, Nikki Banks, and she got a co-partner with her. So we're going to keep the show going. What's his name? One more time?
Jameer.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. February 4th, we start going live weekly. You know what I'm saying? Football season be over with.
Week.
Or about almost over. And we got Erica doing the Valentine's special. February 4th. Y'all stay tuned into the live. Make sure y'all follow us on social media.
Podcast.
So this topic gonna be about changing your mindset so we can get as broad as we want to go. Like, we're going to have fun, and we got the hot seat with the card. So she brought the card, so we're gonna be good today. We're going to be real good. We're going to actually let her do that segment. So we're going to talk about our topic, and then we're going to get into the Queen Moves interview and find out what that's about. Changing your mindset. I felt like that was a good topic because in today's time, I think people are on go. They don't think about consequences. They don't think about reaction to reaction. What can happen if I do this? Or sometimes people are traditionally raised. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that affects you. It's like morals and different things like that. So I want to kind of just get into changing your mindset. Everybody can jump in however you feel. You know, get in where you fit in. But me personally, I'm gonna start off with, I believe like mindset is a big thing that we all have to realize that's what makes you go to the next level. Mm-hmm. Once you stay in the same mindset that you always been in, it's like you will never see your potential. So like, have anybody encountered any type of mindset changes, or like, I mean, if you don't know where we're coming from, that's cool. But sometimes, like, this type of conversation will open up eyes and open up minds and really see that it's, I call it mental slavery. Like, you was, from day one, even through school, you was programmed to do things a certain way. Mm-hmm. But when you reprogram, your mindset change, things happen in a different way. So anybody got any type of experiences they want to share before we get too deep into it?
Breaking those psychological chains.
So first I would like to say I hate when people say if you changing you fake, because if you don't change you're gonna stay in the same place, pretty much like you just said. I had a change of mindset recently. I actually had some things going on, you know, because I moved in with a roommate.
It's recent news, ain't it?
Yes,
Okay.
very recent news.
Come on.
So you
Give
know,
it to us.
the older me, you know, my roommate, our situation, you know, is kind of, you know, on the selfish part. I ain't really going too much put the situation out, but it's just have something to do with something that we mutually got open.
Okay.
So the old me would probably, you know, in this situation, just beat the bitch up.
Fight, like.
Right, just fight, like. But now I had to change your mindset because, you know, my child is also in the house. You know, I live here and my name is also on the lease and everything as well. So I had to sit back and think of, you know, I can't just go from 0 to 100 real quick.
You got a lot come with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got to think about it now and things like that. So that's a part of a mindset change that I've had is don't react so quickly. You know, think about it, think about long term and react on that. Yeah,
because honestly, like when you think right off of hand, sometimes you go back and be like, dang, I regret that. But like, I feel like, you know, some people gonna feel me. If you believe in energy and the way things move, you gotta know how to lock in with certain things. And that changes. You feel me? You gotta lock in and be like, okay, let me step back, understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else?
Oh, I had an experience. I always hear people say, oh, school isn't for everybody. School is, like, I used to like, how you say school ain't for everybody, you gotta learn, everybody gotta learn, you know, what way. And everybody say college isn't for everybody. I believe there's always a trade that people can do. Anybody can learn a special skill. So I think it's kind of ignorant for my people always say, hey, it's not for everybody. You know, it's always something we could always use and learn even more. Because when I went to college, it kind of changed my perception of things. Because it's really resourceful. That's how I landed with my internship. Because that's how I didn't graduate yet. I still got credits, but it still helped me. It changed my perception with networking and resourcing, and it can get you to the next level. You can meet a lot of different people, you know, people that can help you out and catapult your life in different ways. So I think
what
people
school you
should
went
say
to?
that. I went to FSCJ downtown.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool. What about you?
I feel like I can relate to what Ty said. Like, I can be a person with a temper too. So I definitely feel like I told myself this year I wasn't going to be so quick to jump to like anger, because you know that really doesn't do much for you. It kind of holds you back and it don't hurt the other person either.
Yeah.
So,
and that was my biggest thing.
I think my biggest mindset, unless everybody else, moving to another city. Like, oh my God, just me. I ain't have no family, nothing. Like, that was the best thing that happened to me because I was able to open my mind, listen to other people, see how they was able to handle things and kind of take it the way I want to take it, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to my parents, but they taught me the way they thought it should go. But who says they right?
Yeah, right. That's why I feel like you got to change your mindset on life. Like you just got to relearn a lot of stuff. Like, because when you're growing up, you're learning everything from outside sources, your environment, your parents, your teachers. Till you look within, you know what I'm saying? You learn more about yourself, more about your history, more about what you want to do as a person. Yeah. And so you start looking at life in a different way. But I feel like more people need to change their mindset in a positive way. Right. True. If we like thought more positively and put more positive like thoughts or speak more positive affirmations out there on people, you know what I'm saying? Be a little more supportive versus a little more hateful. I feel like we could do a lot, like, as a people.
We can move as a race like that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Why you think we the most powerful race? Go ahead. Because
we are.
Our inabilities. We're
stronger,
we're smarter, we're beautifuler.
Everything.
We're originals. We're the supreme.
Aborigines.
I'm going to throw them open-ended questions, so I just want to know.
So it's like, you know, like, growing up, I was taught to be one way, a lady. Okay. Not to think for myself. You know, I can't carry myself a certain way. I can't do certain things because I'm supposed to have an image, all that. Okay, well, everybody knows that I like to twerk. That's just me. But that doesn't mean that I'm less educated than the person that's the CEO right now. Yeah. You know? Okay.
And I feel like that's your truth. That's what you want to do. Right. That's what make you happy.
And I was just, you know, having this conversation with my cousin the other day. Shout out to Fat. You know, and it was like a big old, well, if you already know what you're getting into, you know, don't change your mind later on. If this is what you want to do and this is how you feel, don't let nobody change your mind.
It's your world.
And when it comes to certain situations, like starting a business, I feel that as long as you, thanks to Jameer, as long as you keep your mindset and you keep your job, you're going to be able to do what it is that you want to do. Right. And I feel that as a people, because what they feel is popping, they feel like what they want to do isn't going to bring in much revenue, or they're not going to get as much recognition, or people aren't going to pay any attention to them. And I agree with V. We have to be positive. You have to put positive energy every day you wake up. You know, every time you look at yourself in the mirror, like Jameer. You know, when I started Queen Moves, I started telling everybody, good morning, kings and queens. And, you know, of course, I had a couple people that felt some type of way. And they was like, why you keep calling everybody kings and queens? And I just feel like, by birthright, that's what you are.
So what are you?
People scared
like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to
that's
uplift you, what
that's
are
real.
you?
Right.
They don't love themselves yet. They're not fully there.
So I'm going to help you love yourself. Because if I'm trying to be something, I would want you to be the same thing. I want everybody to succeed. Right. And if I feel like I want everybody to succeed, then everybody will succeed. Instead of me just being like, oh, no, me. Then, you know, everything will come into place, and then everything will be what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Okay.
And I had actually seen this girl put it on Facebook, you know, because, I mean, I kind of felt her with black businesses. You know, a lot of people don't like to support them because, for that simple fact, they want something free, or, you know what I'm saying? But she was actually talking about having, like, business warming parties to where, like, you know, you invite your friends and they all come buy something from your business.
Like a pop-up shop.
Right, which
That's
I think
a good
was,
idea.
you know, a very good idea, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, with the support, I do feel like we do need to support each other more, you know, and when I support somebody, I don't always look for something back in return, you know what I'm saying? But it would be nice to, you know what I'm saying, you support me, I support you.
Right.
Yeah. It's I feel like with black businesses, it's good to support them if they're doing what they're supposed to do. Because all of them
Because see, a lot of them like the shortcut too.
That's what I'm saying. So like they gotta change their mindset and say, hey man,
Right.
do it the right way. And I wanna give you this money.
That's
I
the
wanna
right way.
support you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So let's ask the question, why should you change your mindset? Like, what are some of the reasons why we can say as a race, because, you know, we got to protect ourselves. Why should we change our mindset? And when we don't, what does that affect culture and social-wise?
It hinders your growth. When you
I
don't-
was just going to
when
say
you
that.
don't
Yes,
change
it
your
does.
mindset, you got to be open.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like that with the Asian people, they always try to figure out why the Asians come and dominate everything that's supposed to be black owned. It's because, and they keep it within their community. You know, they hire their families. You know, they spend their money within. Like, if my uncle has a business, I'm gonna go spend money instead of going to spend money. So I feel like once black people come together and they do what they do for other people, you know, like Jordans and Nike, and you know, I get all my clothes from black owned businesses. You know, so I feel like if everybody takes that step, then everything will be, you know,
start spending within you.
Right.
But I feel like that's a part of the mindset too. Yeah, exactly what you're saying. I agree with everything that you're saying. But I feel like a lot of black people don't think of it like that. They don't think about, I done worked hard for this money, I should give it back to my people. Help build my race. We work hard for our money and give it back to them, another race.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
That too, right? You give it to
but
Jordan,
they feel like they're
Louis
supporting
Vuitton.
him because he's black. So
All these big corporations, you know.
Right. And
So-
you know, they got that famous hashtag support who support you. But majority of the time, the people that really put that up there only really support themselves, and they take it to who they want to take it to.
Amen.
They don't practice what they preach, really.
Well, think about this. Now, when you go to the corner store, who is running those corner stores? You know what I'm saying?
Indian
Arabs.
Arabs, and they spend within their family.
So we don't really run the hood. We run the trap.
Yeah.
But we don't run the hood.
But they know what black people gonna buy.
Right.
That's the thing, especially the Chinese people.
Yeah.
So one of my followers said, I think we just don't take our own community serious because of experiences as to why we don't automatically support black businesses.
So they don't take us. Then we don't take the black businesses serious.
We don't take the community serious because of experiences.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you have the same experiences like that with
And
the
the
white
black-
It's
people.
everywhere.
It's with everybody.
It happens
So that's
everywhere.
really not an
It's
excuse.
just more broadcasted to me as black people, honestly. Like, it's like our struggles
Everything
are
is
more
more
broadcasted.
broadcasted for black people.
Yeah.
Though. Killings, you know,
That's what they
do this on
publicize
purpose.
more.
Yeah.
And that's our
exactly.
mindset thing.
So that leads us to mental programming, from the TVs to school to social media,
news.
everything you see. Listen, they make it like, even we talking right here. If all of us got the same mindset on being positive, and we pushing for that, the time you turn on TV, man, I got shot up my grief. You know what I'm saying? It's like all that hard work you put into the media have so much power to shape whatever they want to shape it into. Everything. That in our mind, like before I had my mental change, I used to watch the news in a whole different type of way. Now when I watch the news, it's like I be trying to pick apart the mind games they trying to play with us. It's different, you know what I'm saying? I don't just be like, oh dang, man, I can't believe that. You heard that? I'm like, listen to them.
Right. And see, that's bad because we can't even bring. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
She said a key word, awake.
Right. No, yeah, you're right. I'm just saying, it's just sad that we can't believe the news station. You can't believe what you read online. Shit, now I feel like I can't believe what's in the books. So what really do you believe? Like, what do you really know is the truth?
Can't believe the pages.
And it's like, do you find your own mind? Do you follow your own mindset, or do you follow a trend?
You gotta just. To me, I think you gotta believe what you want to believe.
I feel like you gotta seek it for yourself. I mean, you gotta go inside. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta seek your connection. You know what I'm saying, with a higher power for yourself. Because there's so much that's been changed. You know, human beings have changed a lot. We have created a lot and forced people to believe it. So it's like, as long as you know you're being a good person, you know you're doing right by other people, I feel like as long as you seek,
me too.
Seek your connection with the higher power, the divine.
But then that's how I feel, because we all make mistakes. So
you can't judge anybody. Like, you can't. Right. Everybody has to live their truth and get to where they need to be at their own terms.
And a lot of people are ashamed to live their truth because the masses will look at you different. Like, you follow I don't want to touch on it too tough because I don't
they worried about what everybody think.
Right, like with the whole
don't look like that.
Don't look like that.
Give them that pill if they can't swallow it. At least you gave it to them.
Yeah. With the whole religion thing, I was raised Christian.
Me too.
And I was, but my mother was heavy in the church. My mother's side of the family is heavy in the church. I have an uncle that's a minister. And then you have my dad's side.
All right.
And my dad never put it in my head to, I want you to do this, this, and this. No, it was always, I have my reasons, and when you get older, you're going to find out your own reasons. So when I started branching away from the Christian religion, I started getting a lot of backlash. Because I feel like, even though you can't really believe everything in the books, but you just cannot tell me that if I'm supposed to believe you when the unicorn is in the Bible, but the dinosaurs aren't. It's like deeper than that.
We going deep. That's why we going deep.
He like to go deep.
I like this conversation.
It's deep. Man like to go deep.
Hey, but not to cut you off, but I've been there. I've researched, and I've got lost. But what I come to find out is, you got to find out what you like to believe in and stick to it.
Yourself.
Like, if you stay open for opinion,
you're gonna get pulled everywhere.
You never secure. You always like.
It's just like conscious people. Conscious people try not to be religious, but then they start seeing consciousness as a religion. So because they get too sucked into it.
Right.
I think that's what it was. Yeah,
and not realizing it's just you spiritually.
Unconsciousness is.
And that's what
conscious
it is.
Like
spiritual,
you was trying to figure out what's what.
Yeah, basically.
Right. How you feel about what we talking about with the awakening in consciousness? You had any experiences?
I definitely feel like you have to choose what you want to believe too. I agree with that, but I do feel like with a lot of it, some people try to be more woke than other people. So I feel like you have to think for yourself. You have to be your own person.
Yeah.
And that whole woke topic, that shit gets on my nerves.
Just stay woke.
Because listen, let me tell you something.
Stay woke.
When you and that's that song now.
I like that song.
That woke topic, you cannot say that you're more woke than somebody else. First of all, if that's how you supposed to put it properly, but saying that you're woke, I just feel like if you're so woke, then you should be spending in your community. I feel like once you realize who you are, then you're woke. It has nothing to do with a religion. It has nothing to do with what God you praise or nothing like that. It's you as a person. That's how you can consider yourself woke. And she's right. Like, some people just be so into it that they're trying to make it a religion. I asked a question on Facebook one day and I got like the biggest backlash ever. And I was like, well, if you're woke, can you still listen to gospel music? I just wish you would have seen the comments. But my definition.
What kind of comments did you have though?
But see, my definition of woke is you knowing yourself. You know what I'm saying? True. And knowing where you come from, and stuff like that. That's how I feel woke is, and you decide what you want to do.
Lead you.
Right. That's woke to me. So if I want to listen to gospel music and turn around and listen to Cardi B, I don't see what the problem is.
Right.
Because I know myself.
Exactly.
Right. I'm living in my truth.
So that's kind of like, okay, well, I've been growing up in a family that some are Christians, some are Hebrew Israelites, and some are
everything.
Pretty much don't have a religion. I pretty much believe in a relationship, honestly, than a religion, because growing up in both religions, it's like, if you want me to be your religion, but you telling me that I'm evil because I don't believe what you believe, I really don't want to be your type of religion either, because you're not accepting me. You know what I'm saying? You should try to guide me, you know what I'm saying? Show me, teach me the things that you know, to not even try to persuade me, but to help me and to guide me to what you feel is right or what is right.
Religion, I think religion will destroy people and then make people like kill themselves. I think people don't understand that. Like, it's just like saying you can't go to, like, how they say women is not allowed to wear short skirts, they wear long skirts.
Yeah.
Like, God,
see, that's how
it makes people destroy each other though too.
Yeah.
Judgmental. It makes them judgmental.
Yeah, it's very judgmental.
I think that the real fight is with religion, to find out that everybody want to be, this is the right one. You know what I'm saying? This is the one you want to be.
But they're all similar. If you look at them, they all similar. Some of them just really have
truth
different
in them. They all have different truth in them.
And if you read the Bible, you can really just interpret it different ways. It's just different interpretations. It just depends on how you live.
That's true. I always thought about that, because when you're in front of an audience and you give a message, everybody's not going to interpret the same way. Thing. You know, that's why we all different and unique. People want to just force people to make them believe this one way. No, we all different. So we're going to think different. Your mental, like we talking about the topic today, is you're mentally different. So, and
see, that's what's wrong with black people. We judge each other because of all the differences versus uniting with each other.
Because of those differences.
Right. We can do so much with each other if we came together.
So talented.
Because we're really not a minority. You know, they want us to think we were a minority.
Wake the fuck up.
Wake the fuck up.
Shit.
For real. Get a book.
Man. Okay, well, I'm trying to wake up from that loss. I'm stuck
a little tipsy over here.
But yeah, man, it's just, when we talk about mindset, I just like to kind of, it can go either way. Like, I mean, even with this podcast, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, you have to have a mindset for this. You have to change your mind and say, okay, this is what I want to do. Because at the end of the day, this is a commitment, and I learned that the hard way. But you see, we here. I mean, Ty, you understand? We came a long way. Listen, we was over on 103rd. You know what I'm saying? You know how we did it, like holding microphones.
Felt like we was in the bando.
We was in a small, like,
gotta start somewhere.
Small couch, right. But we building and we here now, so you know.
I was like, no, I'm not gonna let nothing stop
and see,
us.
some people limit their visions because of where they are. They don't
Amen.
allow themselves to manifest things because they feel like they're not ready or they're not in a certain place. You got to be content with where you are and be able to use what you got, you know, to get what you want. Not like, you know,
or even
Players
not
Club,
receiving
but you
what
know
they want to get.
Yeah.
That's real. So before we move forward, I know you do yoga. Tell us what made you get into yoga, and does that make you feel does that change your spirit and mindset? Doing yoga, does that make you change your spirit and mindset? Is it more than just the exercise? Is it mental too?
Yeah, a lot of people think that yoga is just like stretching or whatever, but it's very mental. It's very spiritual. Yoga, the word is union, so it's a union of your mind, body, and soul. So it allows you to break free from the outside world and like go within. Basically, allows you to listen to yourself.
Do you feel that when you doing yoga? You just kind of just
very much so, yeah. And sometimes when I meditate, it's like an out of body experience.
Meditate,
like, 'cause I watch myself in the mirror. So. Yeah, it's awesome.
But I feel like learn how to meditate.
Out of body, like you can see yourself.
Too. I want to help a lot of my people really do that because it's life changing. You know, it changed. It made me more confident as a woman. You know,
okay.
It changed my life a lot. Yeah.
Out of body wise, do you see yourself? Like when you say out of body, like.
No, what I mean is like, for instance, when I was meditating one time, I was doing it in a mirror, and I got so deep into my breathing, and I felt so like relaxed and so free that I saw my body moving like up and down, but I felt like I was just existing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That's crazy. I
had a dream. It was a scary dream. I thought it was an out of body experience because I was dreaming that I was asleep, and then like. You know, no, for real, like I was in it. I don't know if we can relate to this since we're talking about out of body experiences. I was dreaming that I was asleep, but in the dream I was asleep. You get what I'm saying?
You was dreaming that you was asleep, but in the dream you were okay.
Yeah.
Did you see yourself sleeping?
No, but I knew I was sleeping in the dream. In other words. And I felt something around me.
That could be a message, though.
Listen, when I say I felt something, and I thought like somebody was standing over me. I know what y'all may think. That was the devil. I know y'all may think that.
Well, sometimes sleep paralysis is not always the devil.
Nah. I mean, the devil, that's a whole nother, we can get into a whole nother podcast about the devil. But.
Right.
But like, I felt something, and like, I tried to wake up, because I felt like something was like trying to tell me. See, y'all gonna think I'm not scared of Freddy Krueger, but I had a dream about, Wrong Turn. Y'all seen Wrong Turn?
I heard of it.
It was one of them things over me trying to eat me.
Wow.
So I'm just saying, like, it's crazy how you can't control your dreams and you sleep, but you visualize it like it's happening.
Because really we're dreaming 24/7. But see, like I was reading this book, The Four Agreements, recently, and they was basically explaining how it's called The Four Agreements. And he was basically saying, like, when you're dreaming in the daytime, it's you have a more direct vision of your dreams, but when you're like sleeping, it's uncontrolled. So that's why it's like sometimes you don't really understand what's going on in your dreams, but it's all a part of your subconscious.
Okay,
it's a really good book. I ain't gonna talk too much about it. I'm just getting into it, but
okay. I actually somebody just recommended me to that because I'm reading actually The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. I read The Power of the Law and The 50th Power.
48 Powers of Law.
The 48 Powers, yeah, and the 50th Power.
Oh, I see.
Hidden Colors. They got 3 of them.
The stones too.
They just came out with the 4th.
Yeah, I get into all that. Yeah.
Okay.
They just came out with the 4th.
Give you my information.
Yes. I'm trying to get into it.
A lot of people don't like to read, so they can watch.
A lot of people don't like to read. A lot of black people.
Yeah.
That's what we need to say.
And one of the truest sayings is, if you want to keep something from a black person, what you gonna do?
Put it in a book.
Right. So the
Exactly
thing that the person did was put it on a movie, put it in a documentary. So it's visual. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that's in the book, I love Hidden Colors 4. That's my favorite.
That's why I like The Secret too. Have you watched The Secret? It's a documentary on Netflix.
Yes. Yeah. No, you got Fire Stick.
Hidden Colors is on Fire Stick.
Yeah, you can get it from on Cody. Cody,
can I get it from library?
I watched it because I had
you can get it from
the flea market, but
okay. Well, let's keep the show going.
Okay, so we have a question before we get into that main interview.
Let's go. What you got?
The question was, and I'm going to address it.
It's from your live?
Yes, it's from my live. And I want you to address it.
Okay.
It says, when do people start taking advice for people that try and put people down on social media? So this is we have to get out of the negative mindset as a black person, because if you see something positive.
It's not always the putting down, though. Sometimes constructive criticism.
And it's always an experience, I believe. What I do on social media, whatever happens in my life, I always post it because I have a big following. So I'll post something, not to put anybody down. I just to give another person an inspiration of showing them what I went through and what's not going to happen again for me. Because a lot of people, like one person commented on the post I, put up, they said I needed it. you know, you never know who you may be impacting. Because I don't put, you know, a lot of name calling. I don't do a lot of things like that. But, you know, we all have different experiences. I like to share my experience. I like to live my life like, you know, just like you, like what's real. Like you have reality TV, mine's not scripted. Theirs is, but hey, I'm going to be what's real and I'm going to say what's going on.
Be you, yes.
Hey, right. Speaking of reality TV, does that hurt our mindset?
Definitely.
It does. I think it do.
It definitely
for
hurts.
some.
I think it do because I see a lot of people that be like, I want to be like Walker and See, look, I don't watch TV. I don't watch reality TV. I don't watch none of that stuff. Okay?
I
just watch Netflix.
I think it depends on I think it depends on who you are as a person.
But see, the reason I feel like it doesn't do that because I might be like one of few, but I watch Love and Hip Hop. I watch Married to Medicine.
I watch them all, but I watch them for entertainment, and I know that it ain't real.
A lot of people don't know the difference between entertainment and real life.
Yeah.
They want to live them on.
Why don't they know? I mean, what?
Because they choose not to.
And why
they choose not to?
Yeah. Or maybe they even when they see
choose
it,
not to.
they feel like that's just a good life. Because what TV and everything is broadcasting, they feel like that's the life. Like I've been seeing a lot of posts on Facebook with this girl. Oh, you need to hold your nigga down even if he cheating and all this like
that dumbass shit.
Fuck?
Excuse me,
Dick
mama.
ain't that good to be motherfucking. I'm sorry, but a lot of these like Love and Hip Hop and all that, it really got a lot of these females and dudes sometimes their head gone because it's only a certain amount of time and a while before that I hold you down before I be like fuck it. Cause I'm not gonna be a dumbass in the end. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know your worth enough to. I understand you want to be a rider. You know what I'm saying? You want to support somebody, but damn, when are you telling yourself like, damn, I'm worth more than this?
Know your worth.
Exactly. Know your worth. Seriously.
Okay, so let's help the people out that's listening. How can they? If they don't know their worth, what things can they do to know their worth and sit back and kind of check themselves? I mean, that's part of changing your mindset.
I feel like people really, they know it. They just need to listen to themselves. Especially women. We know what we want. Right. We know what we don't deserve.
Right.
You know, but a lot of women put up with a lot of stuff because they feel like they can change a man.
Right.
You know,
the potential. They put up with the potential.
We see naturally as women, we see the good in men, you know, and we try to fix on that and try to be a building block, you know, Legos and shit, but we can't change a man. That's what we have to love ourselves first. Right, so it's like when you love yourself, you have to wait for somebody to love you more than you love yourself.
We ain't gonna do too much male bashing because I think the only reason
we're not gonna do male bashing.
Hold on.
We're not bashing males now.
It ain't male bashing.
We just being honest. Y'all be fucking up.
Don't look like that. Don't look like that.
Sometimes, most of the time, don't look like that. Listen, most of the time and sometimes, not all the times, but most of the times and sometimes, most guys want to find them a down ass girl that's gonna be with them. but a lot of times, these women be having side dude. Like these women are players now. Y'all listen, y'all.
But look, we learn it from y'all.
Right.
So women only want to take care of a man, help a man, but we learn what y'all teach us.
I disagree.
Y'all doing it more.
It really depends.
And I disagree. And the only reason why I disagree with you and I agree with Spin on that is because woman is everything.
Yeah.
You hear me? So everything that the men do, they can never do it better than us.
I understand.
Of course.
We are honestly. If we see, but to see the difference between me, and I had to learn that because I have brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I see them dogging women out, and I be getting mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. As soon as a nigga dog me out, you gonna be ready to be on that nigga head.
But why did they dog?
Why are they dogging?
Wait a minute.
We learn what y'all do, but we do it better. But women don't know that they everything. That's the thing. I understand what you're saying. We do have the power to control a lot. But a lot of women don't know who they are.
But
in that way,
I seriously think that what happens is when if a guy get in a relationship with a girl, he's dogging that next girl out because of what he's been through, not because he's saying, "Oh, girl, listen,
that's a cop out."
Listen, because I ain't gonna be like you could be like the best girl, be like, "Oh, girl, listen, oh, girl, you treat me so good, oh, girl, you treat me so good," but at the same time, like he's not even comfortable with himself to be like, I know you're gonna be like the next one.
That's a good one to say.
But
He's not comfortable with himself. A lot of men know who they are when they get with women.
He right
now.
He right.
This is my thing. When does that time come when you realize that you a grown ass man? So I understand that you have been hurt in the past, but just like when women be hurt in the past and then we go into that new relationship and they be like, well, I'm not that last nigga. Exactly. Well, damn, I'm not that last bitch that you was fucking with either. So we're both grown. So we both need to know what you need to do and what you not need to do in a relationship.
But at the end of the day, you have to come on, Karma. You got to understand.
But look, this is what I'm saying. By me liking females and
guys
and getting to liking men,
whatever, come on,
like
man.
I know the game. So look.
I understand what you're
saying. I only met for probably one guy in the last 3 years.
All right.
Okay. So we can count him.
But mentally, a lot of men are the same.
Exactly. But when you go to them and let them know, like, I already know the type of game that you own because all y'all be on the same type of game. But then I'm a different nigga.
But
so,
some of them,
they don't know.
Some of them don't be on games though. Right. Okay, so we gonna.
But that's because they don't know no better. So you want me as a woman, which I understand. Yes, I do need to probably build you because you don't know. Because the women that you was with,
but then it could be deeper than the woman that he was with. What if his mama went back shit?
But look, so this is what I'm saying. So somebody I'm talking to, I ain't gonna put no names out. So like I said, I'm trying to broaden my horizon and talk to dudes more. You know what I'm saying? Because I love women. I can't help it.
But they ain't nothing like the real thing.
Whew. But I don't know. I just don't like penetration, period. So it doesn't matter.
Stay on topic.
So anyways, yeah. So this dude I'm talking to, and like I let him know, like, I like women too. So, and I've been around a lot of dudes, so I already know the game type shit because I run the game too type shit. Exactly. Okay. So I'm like, the shit that he do is different, but I think he kind of on the game as reverse psychology type shit.
But that's what a lot of women do to men too.
Right. Exactly. So my thing is, if, like I tell people, why can't you just be grown enough to let me know, bro? If you just want to be fuck friends, just let me know. Don't be trying to, see what dudes do is they try to talk your head up and try to tell you, spit some game that they think you want to hear. Exactly. But they just don't know that women rather just hear the fucking truth.
But you know what?
You don't gotta cap my head up. I might just want to fuck you too.
I always
see what they head about.
I'll tell you like this. I always thought game was lame, but yourself is true and it's real, so they gonna take that. So I can't speak for all dudes. Like, listen, for me to run game, I would listen to myself like, damn, boy, you sound lame. Cause I know,
but lame is what's up though.
To you, it sound like this nigga running game.
See, that's a psychological problem, and we talking about changing the mindset. And so, a lot of men, they do feel like that way. They feel like
that's why chivalry is dead.
Exactly, and a lot of men don't be themselves because they think what a woman would like. But a lot of women like corny men. A lot of women like that man.
I'm telling you,
to themselves, not all flashy. Because.
Yeah, I don't really but dudes out here disrespectful and everything. Like
very disrespectful.
I don't know if you guys think somebody, but I'm gonna put up this last fight and say this: if you like, we was talking about religion, but going back to the Bible, Adam didn't eat the fruit until Eve did it. He followed.
Hey, you right? But who persuaded?
How do you know that?
Her to eat that apple?
How do you know that? Snake. How do you know that?
There was a male snake that Lucifer persuaded her to eat that fruit.
Lucifer is the man, right?
We know for sure.
He did.
The
word, right? That was my whole game.
Look. How do you know
birth does not come from a man?
So now we're gonna say it's a male snake. Oh, come on now.
It was a male.
Birth from a man.
That persuaded her.
That's what the Bible says. It says
the last Adam fucked up, so she went to Lucifer, who persuaded her to eat that.
On the real, every snake I seen a straight snake. I don't even know if they got. I don't know how to do that thing.
So you don't remember them saying that
Lucifer was Lucifer, and Lucifer is not a woman.
The man. Okay.
Come on, man.
Y'all talking about Lucifer being a person?
Look, see, when the facts be in front of you, y'all
that's a society. Everything always falls onto a woman. People always say they want a woman to be their backbone, but the men need to put their foot down.
But you put them through the trouble.
Fuck up. Right. Like you taking us through this, you taking us through that, but as soon as we turn around and take you through the same shit, all hell break loose and everything is our fault.
First of all, the roles are reversed anyway. I feel like women are pretty much leading relationships anyway. Men, they're
you
not
said leading relationships?
Pretty much,
yeah. What's going on these days?
It's not supposed to be like that. And it's not supposed to be like that.
Now, I will say this as far as me. I'll speak for myself. I have had a change of mindset 2018. We are not lying. We're not cheating on these women because they're too valuable. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do what you do, just keep it all open to bring to the table.
And majority of the time you can bring it
why you gotta
home.
cheat, bro? Just
bring
introduce the woman to your lady.
I want to speak to what Miss Nikki said about it's not supposed to be like that. Like when you was like women are doing more than men are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like how is it supposed to be? Like who do we
as far
learn
as
that
relationships, if you first of all, it's a lot of men out here that always try to drop their nuts on a woman. You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as they'll be like, oh, I can't fuck with somebody who got this or who don't have this. But then as soon as you meet somebody that got something, you get intimidated. Exactly. No, you can't do that. If you're going to be a man, nigga, be a man. You have to be a man all the way through. You have to put your foot down and you have to be the king of the relationship that you're supposed to be.
Exactly. Yeah, and a lot of men don't really know that. A lot of men don't get to that maturity level till they get to a certain age. You know, so they get with women and they expect that mother-son relationship with their girl that they with.
I don't even have kids. I'm not your mama.
I don't have kids either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
and that's
they want
crazy.
you to cook for them and all this kind of stuff. Give them what they need, but they don't be wanting to pay no bills.
Right.
But then that falls. That faults the woman. Because at the same time,
you
the man will only do what you allow him to do.
Right.
Amen.
Yeah.
Right. But my thing is, how do you know? Because I fucked up. I don't want to say I fucked up because, like I said, my biggest flaw, but positivity is falling for the potential that somebody have. So like we just talked about in the last episode, like I kind of seen somebody who wasn't, on their shit, but I seen they had the potential too. So I was so stuck into supporting them and helping them get to this that where they got too comfortable and where there's like, oh, now, well, damn, you with me because I got my own house, my own car. I'm trying to motivate you, but you still not doing nothing.
But you still have to have standards when you motivating them.
So when is it too late, or when do you know when it's like, damn, now I'm being a dumbass because
the first date,
I'm trying to help you.
Know it though. You always know it.
The first date.
Yeah, we know it. We just stay there, but
I'm the same way.
Right.
And I
don't want to say we believe in y'all too much
for believing in them.
I feel like we put in too much effort that y'all don't, because like I said, I had my own house, my own car, was helping this dude, and then like, damn, if I did something, well, you need to be in the house by this time. Well, nigga, you not paying my motherfucking bills, so why the fuck is you trying to tell me when can I be in the house tonight?
He ain't got no business telling you what time you need to be home.
And that goes back to the mental programming. Just because he not paying your bills don't mean that you shouldn't treat him like a
but see, I wouldn't. But my thing is, if I'm telling you, okay, we together, I'm working, you can't get a job. Okay. But when I come in the house should at least be clean. Like, goddamn, cook me something to eat, roll me a J or something. But then when I come home, exactly. When I come home, the house dirty, you and your niggas drinking and eating up all my shit. Like,
but you know who fault that is? So they be housewives.
That's why.
Right, after a
I
certain time, that is my fault.
Right, but I ain't gonna be at home, goddamn, folding clothes. I'll go wash some cars before you see me.
But not even.
That's fine. Like, do something though. Don't just be sitting your ass in the couch in the house smoking my weed and shit with your homeboys.
Hey, this what I want to do. I want to do this because we're gonna get into this Queen Moves interview. I want to say one last thing. We got a little juicy.
That's what you did last time.
I do want to say this. Dang, it was right on tip. I want to say that, to the guys, I want to leave y'all with something.
I'm lit.
If anything else, fellas, stop running the game. The best thing you can do is give them the pill of truth. If you give that woman truth, she got to say, I'm going to take this and swallow it, or I can't take it. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Who free? Us. Mm-mm. We ain't that dog ass nigga no more. I gave you the truth, girl. So what you want from me now?
Right.
Nothing.
Now, if you give her the truth, then yes, that's different. That's her fault for doing it whatever you do.
Whatever. But truth will set you free.
Right. But see, the thing is, they don't give truth. They just give whatever they think that you want to hear to boost you up to make you fuck with them.
And to touch on what Karma just said before we get into that interview, when she was like, after a certain time, it's a woman's fault. I really feel like from day one, it's your fault. Because right then and there, if you don't set your standards about how you want your house and you don't want a whole bunch of niggas in your shit and you don't want this and you don't want that, they gonna do what they want to do.
That's true.
And then when you start fussing about it, they're gonna be like, oh, bro, she just bitching and they gonna take you serious. You put your foot down right then and there and make that nigga step up. He ain't gonna have no choice. Either step up or haul ass.
Or get out. Right.
Okay. Well, it's about that time. We're gonna get into this Queen Moves and find out who are they, what they're about, and things like that. And we're gonna elaborate. So, without further ado, let's go and switch it over and tell us a little bit about Queen Moves, how it got it started in association, and what is your purpose?
Okay, well, Queen Moves started because of Jokisha, aka Dynasty Brown.
Duval legend.
Yes, most definitely. Number one. She was like a mentor more than a stripper. A lot of people just knew the stripper, or a lot of people just knew the starring actress and Queen Pen. You know, nobody just, she didn't let everybody get close to her. So a lot of people didn't really know her like that. Mm-hmm. So when she took me in, you know, I felt privileged because I got to know her as a person. And I always felt like that Jokisha was a queen because the way she acted. I mean, she did what she had to do, stripping and acting and stuff like that, to take care of her child and to take care of herself, you know. Okay. But at the end of the day, her mindset made me open up my mind. Yes, and it made me open up my mind to, you don't have to always strip. You know, this is not what you have to always depend on. You can do whatever you want to do, no matter what it is that you're doing at this point. So that's why Queen Moves started.
How did y'all meet?
At a strip club.
Okay, I mean, hey man, hey.
At a strip club. I was young.
Fox? Was it so far?
Dancing, yes.
Okay.
VIP.
Okay.
That's that old throwback strip club. I was young. I went through a lot of things.
Yeah. And when she just gave you some game on what's what?
She seen that I was young.
Okay.
And she took me in.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Say that about her though.
That's what you're supposed to do. Like if you got a crowd,
mm-hmm.
like even me as a DJ, man, I try to show love to some of the younger DJs, but the ego pass, well, I can't meet him. I'm like, bro, there you go. How do you think? So that's respect. That's respect. So tell us some of the things y'all been. I mean, you know, if y'all got any questions too, just feel free to jump in. Tell us some of the things y'all been doing in the city, and you know, just tell us like where you want to take it, like how where you see it going.
Well, the first event we had was a homeless drive. That was successful, and we had a back to school bash, and we had an Easter bash with Unspoken Movement. That's another nonprofit organization.
Unspoken? You talking about the
Unspoken Movement.
Okay, yeah.
So we have been doing like ins and outs. When I first started Queen Moves, it was always my money or my mother's money or my best friend's money. It was never I didn't know what I was doing. So I just always felt like, okay, well, as a nonprofit, I'm just thinking, okay, I ain't getting nothing back out of it, but this is not what I'm doing it for. Because since I've been a child, my mother has always told me I'm too friendly. I'm always giving. I'm always giving somebody whatever it is, and I don't expect it in return because I've never got it back in return. Mm-hmm. So to start Queen Moves was to do something that people in my generation aren't doing. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I don't knock the club promoters, or I don't knock the people that's in the city, you know, in the hood or whatever that everybody, you know, but I had to sit back and think like, okay, I'm popular for twerking now and I got this large following, let me do something positive with it. Mm-hmm. And I felt like by me doing that's making me be a leader to my peers. If you see me doing something like this, maybe you'll start giving back to your community. Again, it goes to the black community, because that's who I focus on, is the black homeless or the black young girls or the black young men. That's who I focus on. Okay. I don't discriminate. I'm not racist, but that's my focus. Okay. So I feel like that when I really took it serious is when she was murdered. And then I seen a lady on CNN who was in the hood of Chicago, the worst part of Chicago. And she made it to CNN. And like I was telling Jamil earlier, that CNN is like the biggest newscast that you can get on. And that's my goal, to be maybe national, maybe worldwide. It depends, you know. Ain't no more.
The rim is gone, Spin.
So say what you want and go for it. Right. No, maybe you got it.
Hey, well, we got your back in support of that.
Definitely.
Anybody got any questions? Cause I got one more.
And I've been knowing her for a while.
I got one more question.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I got one more question.
Support is on Blake.
And we'll go around the table. So, why the name Queen Moves? Is it was it from Queen Pen or was it
It was from Queen Pen.
Okay.
It was from Jokisha. Everything is because of Jokisha.
All right. That was so.
That was sweet. That was what's up. And even though honestly, I have been seeing she do actually got a lot of support from the city, for real. And I've heard nothing but I ain't gonna say when people pass away or get killed or whatever, they have negative vibes. But that's like one of the persons that I've heard the most positive feedback about that. She wasn't just that stripper that be out there. She was actually trying to uplift people and a more positive intake, actually.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, like I said, go around the table. If you have a question, you do. If you don't, you don't. Just anything you want to go with, and then after that, we're gonna play a game, and we're gonna close it out. So the floor is open, but we'll go around the table that we can have some structure, and then you can give us some of the things you're doing. We're gonna get into that game, and hey, we'll be on episode 17.
Yeah.
So the floor is lava. Go ahead. Anybody?
How do you go about volunteering with Queen Moves? How do you find out about different things that you're doing?
You can hit me up on Facebook. I have an Instagram too, but my main following is on Facebook.
What's your
Jonte Williams. A lot of people don't know how to spell my name, so it's JHAUNTAE Williams.
Yeah, I heard that right. One more time. Get to him one more time.
JHAUNTAE.
Okay.
And of course the last name is Williams.
Hey, Williams building.
So in the future, I plan on at least collaborating with big names in the city.
Okay.
Pretty much. February 14th, me and Banks Entertainment have a day of love to where we're doing the HIV/AIDS awareness, and we're gonna have bag lunches, giving out condoms, AIDS pamphlets, anything, talking about it. Just a good day for whoever come out.
Okay.
All right.
That's what's up.
Well, that was my question, the up and coming event. So.
Oh.
What you got coming up?
The Day of Love.
Day of Love. Okay.
It's called the Day of Love.
So she fell right into that. All right.
My question is, so to people that's listening and pretty much following, what's your biggest motivation? Understanding that, she is your motivation, but what's another motivation that motivates you to keep going on with this project?
The lack of help.
Hey, that will push you.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
The lack of help.
That will push you now. I feel that.
Queen Moves been up and running for 2.5 years.
Okay.
And we just now with the people recognizing that Queen Moves want to be on this and want to be on that. I am a big supporter of everybody that I call my friend.
That's true.
I will do whatever it is you want me to do. It don't matter. Just let me know and I'm there.
Yeah.
It's only certain people, including DJ Spin, that have given it back. But that doesn't mean anything to me. It's the fact that if I continue to push without the lack of help, then that'll let you know that I am strong-minded and I'm going to continue to be a leader in my community of Duval. Because like Cat Williams said the other day, people know about Duval, but they don't even know the damn city it's in.
Right.
But everything he said on that special was negative. Honestly.
Are you talking about on the special?
Mm-hmm. Everything he said.
It was funny though.
It was funny.
It was funny.
But
it was negative. So I just want to be one of the leaders to push, Boosie Boo Promotions, Beat Boys, people like that to be positive. Do most stuff for your community because even though Cat Williams is one of the biggest names in comedy, we still needed a little
like
bit.
He made it seem like you do not want to stop in this motherfucking neighborhood. Like,
and it's more.
I visited there, but bitch, do not visit this shit. You gotta be a warrior to go to motherfucking Jacksonville, nigga. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I felt like a motherfucking.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
I think it goes back to like what we say, the energy that we push out. Just like I feel like if you look for trouble, you're going to get trouble. It's going to come your way. If you look for good, you're going to get good. Like people they so worried about other people and what they're doing. If you focus on you, you're going to figure out what you can get in the long run, and you're going to see what you're getting back, like if you focus on yourself. Right. And then I think people are too scared to support other people because they think they're going to get the better spotlight or they're going to get, this promotion. No, you never know what they can do for you and what that network can do for yourself. Don't be scared. Even though I see it's other like business owners like me that make stuff as well. Like I heard her say, "Oh, I don't need a team." I was just reading TDJ's book. And it was talking about, you're going to need a team. Because once you get bigger, how you going to do one person? What you going to do?
Exactly. That's why I try to tell people.
We see ourselves.
You can't do stuff by yourself.
One
you
person.
Really can't. You really can't. No matter how antisocial and all that you want to be, you can't do it you really cannot do it by yourself. That's just too much stuff on you.
Especially
a
podcast.
Straight up.
We see ourselves in competition. We see ourselves in competition with each other versus
instead of one another, and my thing
being
is
in our own lane.
Exactly. And my thing is, it's too much money and stuff in this world for just one person to be like, well, my friend doing this, so I can't support you. Well, you can support both of them. Right. Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody, like, it's enough stuff to go around to where everybody can be something. Yes. Honestly. And if
it's about how you doing you know what I'm saying? Right. Even if somebody else got the same business, it's about what you doing and what you want for yourself.
And if it's for you, it's for you. Right. That's what we're gonna. If it's for you, it's for you. Every skill is not made for everybody. It may be just for a certain time, but you'll find that niche in the long run, what you're supposed to be doing.
Because Walmart, Target, and Winn-Dixie sell the same thing.
CVS and Walgreens right across the street from each other.
Yep. In every CVS, you see a Walmart, Walgreens right by. Like, open your mind. Like, people really have to open their mind. Like, don't just. What I figured out is because I was honestly, I was selfish. Being the only child, I'm selfish, you know what I'm saying? Don't like to see new stuff, but me being a promoter and all that had to show me, like, you got to be out there and you got to change your lifestyle. You got to just be open to everything. Like, and if you have something negative, just turn it into a positive. Honestly, like, just find a good thing into it. Like, a bitch might not like me, but damn, you cute. So we can be cute together, bitch.
Hey, look, right. Embrace the negativity. Embrace it.
Straight up. Like, embrace the positive, because the positive will always be bigger than the negative.
One time for my family. Just check it.
One time for the family. Hey. Hey, little Terry.
We're doing a live podcast that just popped up. So keep it PG for a minute. But yeah, that's good to see. Man, we getting close. Now I'm gonna let you host this this game we're gonna do. Close on those. But before we get to that, let me give everybody some upcoming dates. February 4th, we got Erica coming for the Valentine's Day special. She's gonna bring in some adult things, so y'all tune in for that if y'all want to watch and see what she gonna bring for y'all that want to have some fun on Valentine's Day. Bella Banks, she gonna be joining us. February 11th, Tasha Roberts. If you don't know, Kobe Swimming Angels. I knew him, man. He passed when he was like a little under 5, drowning. So she's gonna tell us about his story and how she's keeping that going for kids that don't know how to swim. So they can learn how to swim, so they want to go through the same thing she went through. That's Kobe Swimming Angels, February 11th. February 18th, what we're doing, still in the works, putting together a comedy special. We're going to try to bring the biggest names in comedy in Jacksonville, like Shay Clemens. We're working on Nod Ross.
And Black
Hopefully
Boy
we can
Chris.
get Lil Duval, Black Boy Chris.
Yes.
February 18th. That's going to lead us all the way up to episode 20. Like I said, February 4th, that's every week. We will be in your face.
In your face.
Working.
Yes. Don't look like.
Hey, man, we got my son here.
Yeah, we got Lil Terry.
I was like, what?
We got. I'm sorry. We got my son. We got my son here on the podcast. I got a little.
He don't want to say nothing.
I got a little happy.
Hey,
but
sexy.
Without further ado,
close on dope.
We got Mrs. Edie in the kitchen cooking.
That smells good.
without further ado,
close on dope.
We're gonna reset the live real quick. We still live right here, and we're live on the recording.
Yes, and I want everybody to do their own impression of "Don't Look Like That."
Right now, do the impression while I'm getting
so
the live.
If you hear "Don't Look Like That," how would you present
Don't look
it?
like that.
Okay, your turn, Miss V.
I'm lost. What I'm doing?
Don't look like that. If you hear that, like, how would your facial expression like?
Don't look like that.
Yes, your turn.
Don't look like that.
Yes, your turn, Miss Nikki. I don't know. Don't look like that.
All right, we're back online. So without further ado, I'm gonna let Kiera. I'm gonna let you pull the question, and we'll start this way and I'll end. We can do every question, or we can do a question per person.
Spin. Close on dope. Close on dope. Close on dope.
Close on dope.
Yes, whatever that means.
Close on dope. Jamil Brown.
Oh, okay.
Close on dope. Dope like DOP.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Oh, closed on dope like them clothes fire. Hey, yes.
Oh well, I can start saying I started painting last summer 2017. I just started painting on jackets or whatever. I really started that trend with a lot of people here just making jackets.
What's your name on Facebook?
It's Jameer Brown, but yeah, I noticed everybody started making jackets. Then I had a lot of people inboxing me and telling me, you really started this trend with painting on jackets. I saw a lot of people doing the similar things, but I always knew how to draw, so I was just always trying to figure out what should I be doing in the community or whatever. So once I started doing it, a lot of people started following me. I started getting a lot of feedback, with the painting or whatever. So it's a lot of stuff with art, and I'm really good with fashion and style. So I started doing it. It started going really great. That's when I noticed one of my paintings, Lamo, she was interested in. She commented on my Instagram. She said she needed one. I got her one, and she does a podcast as well. Okay. So and now Lamo, the original Superwoman. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
and it's been going good from there. I hand paint all my items. I do jackets. I do a lot of women's stuff. I'm starting my own line, a collection. It's a lot of statement pieces. It's for the people that professionally dance. It's for people that's probably going on tour. I'm also doing a lot of different stuff from a lot of upcoming celebrities as well.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say right now. I just want people to see it.
Right. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
And I definitely actually have a business coming out. It's called For the Chokers. We kind of sell like tobacco products. So I definitely want to get with you on that because I had some shoes painted, but I want to get a little more outfits customized.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, let's get into this. We're gonna call it. It's not the hot seat, but we're gonna have a little fun time. Fun and games. So like I said, she gonna pull out some questions. These are pressure questions, so you have to answer it. And we're gonna go around.
And you can't lie.
We'll do that for
you have to answer the question.
We'll do that for 15 minutes and we'll close it out. Even if you want to add my homie Petey, he keep doing the strawberries. He definitely will be bringing that February 4th. So y'all want to come if you want to eat strawberries and he gonna have the baskets together.
720.
We'll make sure we'll let him close it out with his advertisement. But let's go around the table, Kiera, and
right.
Just go ahead.
So, never have I ever spent the night in jail.
That would be you.
Anybody?
We gonna go.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a sip.
What was it doing?
Have you ever spent the night in jail? No.
Okay.
Nah. Fortunately.
So I have. Do I need to explain my experience
Listen, should we do one card per person or go around?
Probably go around.
All right, let's go around. Go ahead.
So, yes, I spent a night in prison. Sorry, not prison. Jail.
God damn.
I can't go to prison, bitch. I'ma run, bitch. No, I ain't going to prison. Okay, so I went to jail. Probably went to jail for about 17 hours. I felt like it was like a year.
Yeah.
Because, I like girls, but the girls in jail is not the same type of girl that is out. And they was like, you cute and your lips is big and I want to take your lips. So I felt that they was going to rape me because I was in jail. So I would never go to jail again.
Okay.
I'm gonna run from the police.
And we're gonna keep them
No,
short.
just kidding. But I'm not gonna go to jail.
We're gonna keep them short. PD, you wanna you wanna jump in this real quick?
So
you
PD,
in here?
you can get on my mic. Have you been to jail before?
PD is gonna give you. You got 1 minute. Go ahead. Don't give us the whole thing. 1 minute.
Well, I just did 9.5 years in prison.
Okay. She's like, oh.
So I have a question. 9.5 years without pussy. Was it hard or was it easy?
Is it true what they say?
That you fall for some of that boy pussy?
Yes.
Oh God.
I'm saying that's what they say.
Yes.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how to sugarcoat. I just
Excuse us, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Anybody, and I quote this, if they go to prison and start that lifestyle, they've already been living that lifestyle before they went to prison.
You heard it first.
All right, that's cool. All right.
Okay.
Never have I ever been in jail. I didn't spend a night in jail.
Go ahead.
I went to jail because I missed court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, my case, I've been to jail because I ain't pay a bill. Like, I had I guess it was hard times. Like, my mindset has changed. I when it's time to pay a bill, I get on people their money. But I had bought a laptop from Aaron's and I stopped paying them, and then they put a warrant out for me to say, oh, you don't pay me, we gonna arrest you. So I spent the night, and I didn't eat. I didn't do nothing. Like, I was like, just take me home. When I went home, I took a shower. I was like, ugh.
Right.
So, next question.
Never have I ever had sex at work.
At work?
Like in the building or like in the car or.
We'll say the premises. The premises.
I have never.
When am I supposed to take a shot?
Nah. Go ahead, Peter.
I'm born.
Have you?
I ain't never did
At
it.
work?
I plead the fifth on this one.
You want to keep his job.
I never. I'm born.
I most definitely have. Yes.
Can you state where? I don't know if you can or not.
It was in the parking lot. That's why I asked if it had to be in the building. I haven't done it in the building, but in the parking lot, yes. Had to get a quickie real quick, like.
Not me. Not I. All right, let's keep going.
Been caught dancing naked in front of the mirror.
Caught dancing naked in front of me?
I'm guilty.
Guilty.
I'm a free spirit.
Okay, that's cool.
No.
All right.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say who haven't, but you get out the shower, you about to get
I'm
dressed.
saying you got no caught. You got caught.
Everybody, you know, open up. What you doing? Huh? I'm getting dressed, you know.
What about you?
I mean, I twerk everywhere. In the grocery store, in the mirror, everywhere.
I never been caught because I ain't never did it.
I never said, buddy.
Caught. Have you did it?
You've done it before.
All right. Keep going.
Hit a parked car and left without leaving a note.
I'm sorry.
I think I did.
I done been driving one time and I let my nephew drive my car. He was 15 years old, and as soon as he got in the car, I guess he didn't know how to use the brakes, and he went into the back of somebody's car. And
Y'all took off.
I ain't had no choice at that point, you know. But yeah, I'm sorry to them.
Guilty. Shoot, they ain't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guilty. I don't know why would I leave a note though. I mean,
I ain't need no note. Yeah, I ain't need no note.
I know you gonna leave.
Hey, I hit your car.
My bad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I hit the car so hard it was rocking back and forth. So I was like, damn.
Damn, dog.
Dang, dog, you might want to get this fixed, bro.
Yeah, I think I hit in the parking lot, backed up into the car, but ain't nothing happened. I was like, all right.
Hey.
We gonna keep the rounds going. Let's keep it going.
Had sex on the hood of a car.
Nah.
I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. God damn.
Why you didn't say he had that? Why you
I mean, he did it. He just don't want to say it.
Plead the fifth on that.
That'd be too cold.
or hot?
Yes.
I haven't, but back in my day, like my college days, my cousin came from out of town who hang with these females, and I had to sit in the car while he was banging the girl on the hood. I was like, damn, man, I'm ready to go home. So he got it. I had to sit there and, kind of just waited out.
Woken up in a random parking lot.
Oh, I got this funny story to tell. Yeah. So yeah, that happened to me. I was leaving Pure one night. I didn't realize how drunk I was, and I woke up at UNF like 3 hours later. I'm not sure how I got there, but I was parked perfectly in a parking spot. My passenger mirror was turned in, like I hit something. But yeah, that was scary. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just about all the time. Sometimes I fall asleep in a random parking lot in the car, just driving around all day.
No, I haven't done that.
Nah,
I get in trouble.
I don't think I've done it yet. I haven't done
My bad.
Taking a pill without knowing what it was.
it. Oh.
No.
What was the question? Hell no. I'm sorry. What's the question?
You heard it.
Taking a pill without knowing what it was.
Hell no. You mean like you ever took a pill without knowing what it was?
Yeah, have you? Yeah.
No going out. No.
No go.
We could go and go to the.
Skip.
Had pity sex.
We talked about that. God damn. Pity.
What do we define as pity?
Like I just give you something just because like.
So you can shut the fuck up.
No, I never done that.
I've gave pity pussy before. I have. Like, it was just like, somebody was,
Here, nigga.
I don't know. Like, yeah, it was a dude, you know, back in my younger days. And it was just like, I want to give you a taste of this cookie just to see what the fuck you can have, but you don't deserve it. Like, yeah, so I gave him a piece and then he wanted it again. And I was like, no.
Bye, nigga. Bye.
Bye, nigga.
Anybody? Pit. Anybody?
Pity dick?
Anybody?
You gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, yeah. No.
I think I have. You know
So you gave pity dick before?
Heck yeah, because you know what? You got to control. Listen, I control situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I said the last podcast, fella, take the dick away. They gonna want even more.
Right. For real though, when you take, and it's crazy because it's like talking to dudes. It's so crazy because talking to dudes, like, they be so consistent on something that they can't get. But when they get it, you fuck it up.
No, or even when they get it, they be like, well, damn, okay, you've been pursuing me, you've been chasing me for so long.
And now you want to act like
and then the shit don't be about nothing. I hate that. That's why I don't do pity fucks, because that shit don't be about nothing.
I don't be on that.
No.
Follow your intuition.
We're going to try to squeeze in about 2 or 3 more rounds and we're going to wrap it up.
Been in a fist fight with the roommate.
No, I haven't. No.
Unfortunately, no. For her sake, that's a good thing. I became a bigger person.
Petey?
Well, that's kind of, what do you mean roommate? Like,
Somebody that you stay with.
it don't matter to me because I done beat a lot of people up though.
No, if y'all stay together, y'all roommates, and you beat their ass. Or if you got beat up.
Or just fist fight, period.
No, we know.
Peace in the home.
Yeah, I had to slap my roommate before.
Okay.
I definitely ain't slap
Hey, question.
I ain't have to.
Question. What Austin count?
I said I ain't have to fight, but
Yeah, I had to punch Austin in his mouth.
I mean, I had roommates. Matter of fact, you know, he was a part of our roommate crew. In other words, it was 4 guys, and it was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? That's a lie. I'll never do that again.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to punch Austin in his mouth. We were there for
That's a
days.
lot for a roommate.
And the last one, been to church and a bar in the same day.
Yeah, most definitely.
Definitely. New Year's almost every year, but
Guilty.
Yeah.
Definitely done that.
The only time I go to church is either for a wedding or a funeral. So, you know, you turn up afterwards.
Pretty
anyway.
much.
Yeah.
Sunday fun day.
Pretty much.
That's what's up. Well, Petey, go ahead and tell them. Hey, tell them what you're gonna be doing for February 4th. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what you're gonna be selling. You know, you're gonna have them on deck. Get on the mic.
February 4th.
Give them the mic.
You got,
But talking to the mic.
Sorry, y'all know I gotta be it.
We good.
February 4th, I guess you're gonna have old girl coming through with the stuff, so I'm gonna make a whole little spread for them. I supposed to have y'all something here today, but
cool.
Man, that AFC championship game had me
It's
crying.
not cool because we was expecting those refreshments because the Jaguars lost.
Man, the AFC championship game had me
Crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I shared the tip.
Wait a minute. We were supposed to have food and we didn't get no food.
Yeah, we were supposed to have refreshments. You
Oh.
know, having liquor goods,
He
strawberries,
brings stuff.
cupcakes and everything.
Oh.
Jello shots. Yeah.
Oh, and I miss. Oh,
So like I say, y'all be looking out for him. He got those nice little gifts and shots, and you can bring to you, to your mate, your couple. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to go out and do everything. Tell them how to find you on social media.
Yeah, on Facebook, y'all can look me up at Sweet Things 904. That's Sweet and Things is spelled THANGS 904. And man, we're gonna get it next month. That's all I can tell you. Sorry, February. We on deck.
I thought you were talking about.
So can we order personal stuff for like our loved ones?
Yes, you can.
Is it one word?
And
No,
do you
it's 2
deliver?
words. Yes.
How much is your delivery fee?
I'm gonna charge you $5.
$5 to go to the east side, the west side, the north side, the south side. You know we reside.
You ain't say the west side.
The west side, the best side. So they already know what side I reside on.
Rephrase that. It's a $5 delivery fee. I don't care if you in Jacksonville or Antarctica. It's $5.
Nah, you may want to change that.
Nah, bro. Not Antarctica, bro.
Nah, but
all right.
Yeah. I'm just playing. Man. But yeah, like I said, man, next month I'm gonna be back on deck. Just had some situations go on that's kind of been slowing me down. So
we good.
Next week, February 4th podcast, y'all gonna see what it is.
All right, that's what's up.
Bring some food to my official taste tester.
No, I make sure I'm gonna be here.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Don't forget, each and every Tuesday you can find me at Paradise Gentleman Club. On Fridays I'm at Onyx. Anybody got anything, any events they doing coming up? Let me know.
And at Wednesdays I'm at Bottoms Up.
Okay.
With TNT Promotions.
All right, dance.
Yes, actually I am getting into it. So,
Okay,
you know,
all right.
If you want to come
Y'all make sure y'all have them tips,
money.
right? All right. All right, that's what's up. Well, for the ado, I'm gonna wrap it up and say Ty.
I also have a privacy.
I'm gonna wrap it up and say, don't look like that.
Don't look like that.
That's what's up.